Aloha. My name is Elizabeth Park, and I'm currently the Associate Professor of Education at Chaminade University of Honolulu. I am so delighted to be sharing some information about ideas for families with young children at home during the pandemic. First, we have to understand that the fundamental needs are met in order to be in the optimal condition to learn. We know Maslow's fundamental needs and understand that some of us are trying to deal with the basic physiological and psychological needs. This is okay. We need to do what we need to do to meet those needs because it is difficult to provide the optimal learning condition until we take care of the basics. Second, we need to approach learning with the whole child in mind. That means that we are attending to the development of their mind, body, and spirit. We often equate school or learning with only cognitive growth, such as learning to read, write, and count. However, the children between the ages of 3 and 6 years old are in a sensitive period for developing their senses, physical coordination, as well as their spirit. Children learn better if they move about and use all their senses to learn. They need to have hands-on experience to store information in their brain for the long term. In addition, we often forget that all children are born with their own unique spirit, and we must foster that as much as their cognitive and physical developments. The children are in such an impressionistic stage of their development that what they see and do are not just remembered, but they form a part of their soul. Third, we need to know a little bit about the components of the learning condition. This triad is a cyclical relationship between the child, the environment, and the adult. The adult observes the child, see what the child is interested in, and what the child is able to do, then sets up the environment that draws the child to learn as the child interacts with the environment and the adult. This continuously changes as the child changes and grows.
So, how do we do that, you ask? Well, here are some ideas for you. Fundamental needs. It is important that you meet these fundamental needs. Healthy routines. Keeping healthy and consistent routines are helpful for the child, the adult, and there are ways to create your environment so it will be more conducive to routines. Emotionally intelligent. This is emotionally draining time. Take time for the child and the adult to become more emotionally intelligent and learn how you can create an environment that can help. Care of self and environment. Self care for the child and the adult is critical during trying times. Children between ages of 3 and 6 years old are optimal for this to take advantage and provide an environment where a child can not only take care of himself, but also the environment. Take two. Care of self and environment. Self care for the child and the adult is critical during trying times. Children between ages 3 and 6 years old are optimal for this. So take advantage and provide an environment where a child can not only take care of himself, but also the environment. Daily activities. Children at this age love to help around the house. They need the opportunity to see and practice. Provide an environment where they can participate by providing appropriate tools and settings. Being informed. Children are sensitive to the world around them. They need to know what is happening. Talk to your child about the pandemic and use that opportunity to talk about sanitizing, social distancing, and hand washing. Also, provide an environment that is not overflowing with media about this pandemic. We talked about the Maslow's hierarchy earlier. We know that we need to take care of our basic needs. Do whatever you need to do to meet these needs. Healthy routines. Consider keeping healthy and consistent routines. Children at this age are in a sensitive period for order, concentration, coordination, and desire to become independent. Thus, keeping a regular routine at home will make them feel secure and safe. Every household has a different biorhythm, and every household has different needs. So, one routine will not fit everyone. However, some general rules are to discuss with the family when establishing the routines. Follow together as a family, and most importantly, be consistent. For example, if you start the day at 7 a.m. in the morning, try to be close to that time each morning. Wash up and get dressed for the day so they are not in their pajamas throughout the day. Research shows that dressing up for the day psychologically puts the child in a mode more conducive to learning. Try to keep your mealtime and bedtime consistent. In order to provide healthy routines for children, adults have to also model healthy routines. If you want children to keep healthy and consistent routines around the house, adults will also have to keep their routines as consistent as possible. To foster healthy and consistent routines for the children and the adults in the family, providing zones or areas for different tasks is great if it is possible. For example, you might create a snack area that is child friendly so the child learns to go to that area to eat snacks. You can even spend time to decide what kind of snacks you might want to have in that area. You can also provide an area where the child can play with different toys on an organized shelf. The child knows where to take the toy and where to put them back after they use it. So you are not constantly asking the child to clean up after playing. Emotional intelligence. Become emotionally intelligent by recognizing emotions, understanding emotions, labeling emotions, expressing emotions, and regulating emotions. Just like anything in life, it takes time and effort to learn something, and emotions are no exception. In order to be emotionally intelligent, you have to practice to become good at it. Share with your children that all emotions are okay, but how you react to your emotions can be okay or sometimes not okay. We have to learn how to do this. Adults, too, have to become emotionally intelligent in order to communicate emotions with their children. Take the time to recognize, understand, label, express, and regulate your emotion. Provide a quiet area or peaceful corner that a child can calm down. Provide a mirror where the child can express different emotional faces and talk about them. Care of self and environment. This is the age where children are learning to take care of themselves. They are learning to find the order, learning to coordinate their body, learning how to concentrate, and eventually, this will lead them to become confident and independent individuals. Take advantage of this and provide opportunities at this critical developmental stage. For example, demonstrate how to put on their shoes. Provide them enough time to struggle through this so they feel accomplished. Help them find ways to take care of the environment by demonstrating how to sweep or clean. The important thing to remember is that we want the children to be successful, so provide them with the appropriate tools such as child sized cups, pitchers, cleaning supplies, table, and chairs. Daily life activities. Children love to help around the house. You have a golden opportunity for children to integrate practical life skills as part of their learning experience. Think about everyday activities you already do and have your child help you with that task. One caveat is that you have to dissect the task into smaller steps and give your child the part that she will be successful in. Cooking is a great way for your child to help you, but you want to break up the tasks into small steps and figure out which step your child will be successful in. Learn which skill your child is capable of doing and provide a appropriate one for your child. Other daily tasks, such as washing dishes or putting dishes into the dishwasher, is a great way for them to participate. Make sure the child can reach by providing steps to the kitchen sink or able to handle the weight of the plate or bowl to put into the dishwasher. Being informed. Children are sensitive to the world around them, so they are already aware of something happening. Talk to the children about the pandemic so it is not a mystery. Provide an environment that is not bombarded with media about the pandemic. Children only need to know the basic information, not all the details. Adults need to be mindful of the type of media they listen to around the house and conversations about the pandemic in front of the children so they do not experience unnecessary fears. Take this opportunity to talk about germs, how they are spread, why we sanitize, social distance, and how to wash their hands. Set up your environment so the child can wash hands, hang his mask on his own when he gets home. You can do this by providing steps to the bathroom sink and providing a hook at the child's height so he can hang the mask on his own. You can also provide a tape measure to learn about social distancing. This is a great opportunity to integrate math and science. I will be providing more detailed examples in the future, so let me know if you want them. I would like to end with this quote. Dr. Maria Montessori once said, "The education of even a small child, therefore, does not prepare him for school, but for life." Here are some references for you to read further. Thank you for watching. Mahalo. May you be safe, may you be well, and may you be at peace. I will be live to answer any questions you might have, so see you soon.